Hello. Okay, today in this session we will check how can we create a calculator which can add two numbers, and along with that we will understand the concept of view binding. Okay, so let's get started. What we will do, I will add two edit text so that user can enter two number. Okay, so user will enter two number, then there will be one button. So when the user will click on that button, the two number will be added. Okay, so for that, let's say we have edit text, app compat edit text. I will take, then wrap match parent. This is wrap content. Okay. Okay, so this is an edit text. Then we need to add constraint because we are taking constraint layout, or since we will be like keeping all this item in vertical way, so I will instead of this constraint layout, I will take linear layout because it will be easy only. Okay, here what I will do, I will do orientation vertical. So all the items, like this is one edit text, this is second edit text, this is third button. Okay, so all these items will be aligned. So no need to add constraint, no need to add all the code. Okay, so that's why I am using this linear layout here. See, we have this edit text, this is an edit text, and this is a button. Okay, so first what I will do, I will give the ID. So this will be number 1. Okay, number 1 text. I will give this ID like this, number 1 text, and here I will give number 2 text. That means here the user will have to enter first number, this is the edit text, and here the user will have to enter the second number. Okay, and here button will be there, and the text of the button will be add, ADD, that means addition. Okay, here also we need the ID so that we can write program in Kotlin, we can access the view, access this button. Okay, so add button, I will say add button like this. Okay, so I will give some space between these elements. Okay, here the space is very much low, so margin top, let's say 20 dp. So 20 dp gap will be there from top. Then also here also I will give 20 dp gap, and here also I will give 20 dp gap. See this dp, what it is doing, we are giving margin top, correct? So that means it will give some margin from top, that means here some gap will be there, and that gap is 20 dp. Okay, and here also I will give some padding. Why I am giving this padding, I will tell you. See, after giving padding, it is looking little bit good. See here, this left side, and see here you can see this padding. From here also you can see this padding. Okay, little bit space it will create. Okay, this is padding. Or you can give this padding here also for each of the item. For each of the item, here padding will not work. Here you have to give margin. Here I have to give margin, let's say 20 dp like that. So this will also work if we give margin. So there will be some space. Okay, this space will come, but instead of giving margin to all the things, I will give padding. So maybe you may get confused little bit, what is padding and what is margin, the difference. Okay, so the difference I will tell you later, but for now just assume that this padding will give some space. Okay, so here I have given padding. Then this button, okay, that button is not looking good, so I will give some background color, and the color will be, let's say, has 006699. Okay, and text color I will change it, the text color will be white. Okay, so here some colors are already there. Okay, otherwise you have to use this hex code. If the colors are not there, then you can use hex code. Here color is already there. If you go to this file, see, you can see colors are there. Okay, you can add other colors also in this resource color.xml file. So if you want to add any new color, you can add like this. Color name you have to give, let's say the name is red, I have given. Then close it, and here you have to write hex code of the color FF0000. So this is the red color. Now you can write here red. Okay, so this will work. See, the color, text color becomes red, but I will not use now. Next thing, see, we have completed this view, I mean this XML we have completed. Now we have to write the code in Java, I mean in Kotlin. So here what I have to do, we have to, when the user will click, then we have to get these two number first, correct? Here some number will be there, here some number will be there. Let's say user has entered 4, here user have entered 6, so we have to add these two when we click on this button. So first of all we need the text, whatever it is there entered by the user. So what I will do, I will create two variable for these two edit text. So I will give number 1 like that. I will give number 1 text equal to what I have to do, we have to find view by id, and this is edit text color, correct? So I have to enter edit text here. So this is edit text, edit text. So edit text we have to give, then r dot id dot number 1 text. See here you can take edit text, what it is showing, it is showing wrong, actually it is not an issue. See here we are taking edit text, okay, normal edit text, and here we are taking app compat edit text. So you may think these two is different, but like from class wise it is same actually. So I mean you will not get any error for now to understand, okay. So here you may think that we could use app compat edit text. So let's try. See app compat edit text also you can use, I think. Yes, you can use app compat edit text also, not an issue, but let's try with edit text only. I think it should work, it should not have any issue, okay. So next one, number 2. So for both number we have to use this find view by id. What these two will do, these two will find the view, that means here this one and this one, from the XML file, so that we may have this number here. And the third thing is the button. Already we have done this code earlier, so I will not explain what is this find view by id, okay. You have to do this thing by yourself now, because we have already discussed. So add button, I think this is the button, correct? Yes. So button id I have given. Now what I will do, when we click on that button, then only we have to start the process, correct? So when the user click on that button, first we will have to take the number from here and here. After that add, we will add, okay. So let's add it. Set on click listener. So set on click listener we have done. So now what will happen, when you click on the button, this code will be executed, okay. So first of all, these are to edit text, okay, edit text, and from here we have to take the number, okay. So how we can get the number, I will write it like this. See, number 1, this is equal to, I will take this variable dot, we have a dot function that get text. See, instead of get text you will get text, okay. See, get text means get text or set text. If you are writing in Java, you have to write get text, and if you are in Kotlin, then simply you have to write text, okay. Dot to string we have to do, then dot to int. See what it is doing, first we are getting the text, okay. So this text will be in different form, it will be in edit text form actually. That's why we are converting it to string first, okay. First we are converting it to string. That means let's say user has entered here 4, so that 4 will be in a different form here, first in a edit text form. First we have to convert it to string, and then we can convert it into integer. So finally here in number 1 we will get 4. If the user has entered 4, you will get 4 here, okay. Then for the next one also we have to do, just I will copy this line and paste it here. So number 2 we need, correct. So here we will write number 2, sorry, this one, number 2, this one, then text dot to string. So both number we have now, correct. So when we click on that button, we will get both the number. Then first we will add this number in a result variable, result equal to number 1 plus number 2, okay, like that we will add. Then what we will do, we have this result, correct, addition result we have already. Now we can show in a toast dot make text. Here you have to write this @main activity, and here you have to find the write the result. This is the result, so result will be shown, comma, again you have to write toast dot length long, sorry, length short I have written, length long I will give, so that we can see the result properly, then show method. So here finally what will happen, see, when the user click on that button, this function will be executed, correct? So first we will get number 1 from this code. Okay, this is edit text. From the edit text we will get the number like this. Then we'll, for the second number, then we are adding, and this result will we are showing in a toast using this code. Okay, so result will be shown in a toast. So let's try to run the app. If some issue is there, then anyway we will get the issue, it will show the issue here. Anyway some error is showing, I think this is false error actually. Android Studio shows lots of error sometimes, not an issue. Let's try to run the app. I need to connect the mobile, then I will check. Okay, so here see, we have taken the same application, okay, Android basics application already that we have created. So you can create any new application also, not an issue. I will try to connect the mobile first. So I have connected the mobile. Okay, let's run this app. I think the device is not showing because we have selected some different thing here. Just select app. Okay, if app is not there, something different there, then select app. And here my mobile is also not showing actually. So first of all I need to check why it is not showing. It is showing some different, yeah, my mobile is coming. Now I will run this app here. So see, Gradle build running, okay, this one is going on. So till now I can connect my Visor app. So this Visor is an application from where you can mirror your mobile to your desktop. Okay, so let's try here. It will take some time. See, the Visor is connected. Now if you click on this icon, then it will be shown to your laptop. I am using because I am doing screen record. Okay, and see this Visor, if you want to use Visor this application, then you have to enable USB debugging also. And anyway you have to enable USB debugging, because what we are doing, we are connecting our mobile to Android Studio, correct? That's why you need to enable USB debugging anyway. And if you don't know how to debug, enable USB debugging, check like videos. Okay, already it is there. So I will pause the video for some time because it is taking some time, because I am running lots of apps actually, so that's why. I have connected screen recorder, then I am running Android Studio, then with this one, this Visor, that's why it is taking time. Okay, it is started actually, I did not pause. So let's check. So first time if you are running your application, then you have to one option will be there, allow option. Okay, okay, my app is ready. So let's enter 4, then 6 and try to check. Okay, here the result will be shown in a toast. If something happens, then see, the crash is there. So now we will check why the app crashed. Okay, why the app crashed, I will check together. So to check the app, check the crash, why this is crashed, click on this one, logcat. Here logcat is there. So here you will see everything, whatever the app is whatever the issue happened. See here, if you scroll little bit like this, you will see this red colors. Okay, so we will be able to see here the activity. See where we are writing our code in our main activity, correct? So here some main activity is there. If we click on this one, then it will come here. See, it is showing this one, and I got the thing. See here actually result, this result is what, for now I think you will not able to understand properly, but still here it is showing. See, resource not found exception, string source ID, that means here it is required string, but we have given integer actually, that's why it is crashing. So let's try to fix. If it is not fixed, then we will again check, not an issue. So see, this is a this here actually we need string, okay, but it is integer, because here we are adding integer, correct? 4 and 6 here we are adding, so that's why it is integer. Here it was not integer, but we are adding, correct? Here we are converting to integer, then finally these two are integer, we are adding, that's why. So to convert it to string, we will use toString function, so it will convert it to string. So let's again rerun the app, and here I will again show you, this is logcat. Okay, here you will find lots of things about your mobile. You can clear this earlier logs. See here lots of things are showing. our Android package name is showing here, some different things are showing. Okay, we'll check later also. And here remember, you have to write this package.mine. okay, if you have not written, then you write package.mine and select your device here left side. See this my device name is showing. Okay, Android, see Android 14, my device is Android 14 and API is 34. see API is 34, we have discussed about API, correct? See here, okay, it is running. Let's try with 4 and 6. okay, sorry, this is 4 and here we have to write 6. then let's edit. If this time also it crashed, then I will need to check again. Okay, see here result is there 10. see it is showing 10. okay, it is, if you are not able to see properly because of screen recording, then not an issue, just I will run it again. see 20 it is showing. Let's 1.6 we cannot add, okay, because it is, see it is 20. and see now let's try with some other thing. let's say 4.0. so what will happen, we'll check. okay, and I will 4.0, let's say instead of integer I have written 4.0, then what will happen? So just try to click on this edge. see this is crashed, and I will give this assignment to you, why it is crashed, check and tell me. okay, see here crash is there here. okay, here also I have given you clue. in this line actually it is getting crashed, so just explain why it is getting crashed. So for now I will tell the answer. actually see we have written 4.0, correct? so 4.0 here we have taken, then we have converted to a string. after that we are trying to convert it to integer, but 4.0 that is not an string, not an integer, because it is a float, correct? so it is crashing. actually we are trying to convert it into integer, that's why it is getting crashed. okay, so it will not work. I will check again. see for input 4.0 parse int, this one number format exception. see here you will be able to see. first you try to check your this red color thing, then you will be able to know the error. okay, in the logcat. so if you type to float or to double, then it will not crash. you can check this also. let's say I have given to double. now here the result will be shown, but result will be shown with lots of dots, a lot of zeros after dot, because we are using double, correct? so like lots of zeros will be there in the result. let's try, not an issue. so 10 and 11. first I will try with integer. so see it is showing 21.0, but let's say 10.0 we have given. okay, it is working 21.0, not an issue. 21.0.01 also we can do 21.0.0111. okay, it is working perfectly. so this is our first calculator we have done. now see next thing we will see what is view binding. so to understand view binding, see what is view binding. Here see, we are doing this findViewById each time, correct? but if you want to avoid this findViewById, then there is a option. so for that option, what we can do, here in the build.gradle file, click on this one. okay, build script, then build.gradle. here you will be able to see. okay, if you are selected Android, will be selected, you can come here. then here see in this option, Android option is there, you will be able to see here. inside this Android compile option, something build type something will be there. so below here only just you have to write one thing, that is build features view binding 2. okay, build features, then here you have to write view binding view binding space then true. so this will enable view binding for us. some issue is there, I think. okay, we will see if some issue is there. I think we have to write equal I mean we need to write here equal actually. I think if there is no issue, then not a problem. let's check. okay, issue is there, so I will give the equal sign, view binding equal to true. so here you have to write this line. okay, So what this will do, let me finish this importing. Gradle sync is going on. So after this view binding enabled true, here in our whole project view binding will be enabled. And what view binding will do, instead of writing this find view by id for each of this item in EditText, in each of this item in our XML, no need to write this find view by id. We can directly use like this. See here this number text, correct? So instead of number text, what we can do, see, we will write, first we have to create one object here. We have to write one line, that is let init where view binding activity main binding. Okay, so first we will write like this line, then here go here, and here also here write view binding equal to this activity main binding dot inflate layout inflator. So write this line and take this view binding and do here, then root. So you have to first write this line, then this line and this one. So what we are doing, actually we are creating one object of view binding. What is view binding actually? See here we already know that for this edit text, for this edit text, for this text view, for all, when we compile, then we will then this layout inflator creates one object, correct? One object. Okay, it creates one object for each of these elements. We have already discussed it. Now this find view by id, find the object in the whole project where this object is there related to this edit text. See here in this line we have given number one text, this one, right? This is the id. Now in the whole project, this find view by id finds where the object related to this number one text id is there. It will be stored somewhere, correct, using by the layout inflator. So that object actually this line finds. Okay, then object is assigned here so that we can access this edit text. Okay, but if we write view binding, then here one class will be generated depending upon our code in XML, and in that class here this object will be stored directly. Okay, so that the view binding, this find view by id, not required to search the object in the whole project. So again I will tell, see find view by id, when we don't use view binding, then find view by id need to find the object in the whole project. But if you write view binding, then this class is generated. See there is a class, this is called activity main binding. Okay, this is actually generated class. Okay, this class is generated here, object of this edit text, this buttons are stored, and we can directly access this object. So no need to use this find view by id. That means this find view by id function does not need to find the object related to this number one text, number two text, add button. Okay, so it can directly access if you use view binding. So it will be, actually the process will be fast. Okay, and we have this one, we have to write here activity main binding inflate layout inflator. This is the layout inflator, we have to pass it here. Then instead of this r dot layout dot our XML file, we have to write this one. And one more thing, our this XML file name is activity main, correct? So here the file name which is generated is activity main, then this binding keyword will be there. See activity main, here activity main. Okay, only the name will be like capital letter. See A is capital letter, M is capital letter, then at last binding, this keyword is getting added. Okay, this is generated by, see if we click also here, let's say control click, then it will come here. That means related to this XML there will be one class generated by Android itself, and using that class object we can find the objects. That means find the this edit text, this button. Okay, so now see how can we find. See, no need to write this, all these things, delete it. Just see in place of number one text, we need number one text, correct? We need this number one text. What we have to write? We have to write view binding dot number one text. See, we can directly use this, no need to write view binding. Similarly for here also view binding dot number to text. And for button also, see viewbinding dot button. I think the text is id is different for the button. See, button id is this add button, so we have to write add button. So now directly we can access, no need to write this findViewById, and findViewById is resource consuming because it finds where is the object, so it takes time. Okay, so that is not good, so we will use viewbinding for now, and for viewbinding enable, write this line only here, nothing is required. So now the thing will be same. Okay, code will be same, just it will be little bit shorter for you, and it will be optimized code. And see, here I have written it also not replace layout inflator. See, what does viewbinding do? Viewbinding does not replace layout inflator. Now also layout inflator will create the object, but that object we can directly access using that viewbinding class object. Viewbinding automatically generates a type safe class that holds direct reference to all the views. It will store direct reference, no need to search. So instead of searching for views at runtime by findViewById, you get ready made properties. Okay, layout inflator. So activity main, how the process works, see, activity main is there, layout inflator will create the views. Now create all views and view groups, builds a tree, activity main by object is created, so using this object we can access. And here I have written type safe, correct? Type safe means, see, if we use findViewById, and let's say this text title text is a edit text or it is a text view, but here instead of that one we have written button. Okay, here we have written button, then you will not get anything when you are running your, when you are compiling your app, but when you run the app, then it will crash. Okay, so this is not good, this is not type safe. So viewbinding is not type safe, that's why this is also an advantage of viewbinding. findViewById is not type safe, sorry, findViewById, this is not type safe because it does not tell us that it is wrong. Only when you run the app, then only it will tell, that means only that time the app will crash. But if you use viewbinding, then there will be not an issue like that. Okay, so app crashes compile time, app crashes runtime. Type safe means the compiler enforces correct data type and prevents wrong type uses at compile time instead of letting the app crash. Okay, so this is a small thing, no need to remember, just for like clarity I have written here. So this is about viewbinding. Now if you run the app, the same behavior you will get. Okay, so if you try, then I can also try here. If you just want to run, then you can run. I am just running here also. Okay, thank you.